that it ought to be. Part of the reason is that John McCain is as popular among independents as he is among Republicans. In some cases, he's more popular among independents than he is among Republicans. A lot of Republicans just got a problem with John McCain, frankly. The independents say, you know, I like that guy. You know, he's a maverick. Tells it like it is. You know, he goes out there and sticks it in the face of people. He goes to Iowa and tells them he doesn't like ethanol. You know? I like that guy. You know? And frequently, when I'll do a poll, John McCain will have a higher favorable rating among independents than he does among Republicans. If your problem is independence, your answer is John McCain from a Republican perspective. And the Republicans have a huge problem among independents. But you have got to give the edge to the Democrat in this environment, regardless of who he or she may be. It's been fascinating watching Barack Obama. Absolutely fascinating. I am off the underestimating Barack Obama bandwagon here. I did that for a long time. I'm out of here. I mean, Hillary Clinton is tough. Hillary Clinton's got a lot of respect, some of it grudging respect from people on my side for the way she's hung in there. I mean, she's been down on the mat time and time again, and she's managed to pick herself up off the mat and make a real race of this thing. I think the odds very much favor Barack Obama winning the nomination at this point. But, you know, Hillary has made this a whale of a race. Hillary's #1 problem is being out of sync with the times. When 82% of Americans are dissatisfied with the direction of the country, they want change, which is why that's the word you hear out of every politician's mouth all the time. Every other word, change, change, change. Change you deserve, change you hope, change we want. Hillary's problem is how does she articulate that she is truly the candidate of change? She's a woman, certainly, that says change. But we really had it better back when my husband was president. So we're going to have change for the future that looks sort of like the past. And that's just a little complicated. It's just a little complicated. Barack Obama says change demographically. He says change rhetorically. He says change in every possible way. He is a little better fit for the times than the wife of the guy who used to be president. And I think that's why he's continued to have this edge, plus some very tactical challenges that he's done better than Hillary, like organizing all these tiny little caucuses, where Barack Obama has just swept the tiny caucuses where organization really matters. I mean, that's his lead. It comes from these tiny little caucuses, a lot of them in western states. But I tell you, he is a fascinating candidate. I thought last fall, you know, that this guy impressed me kind of like this optimistic, somewhat naive, big-eared Bambi bounding off into the woods to run for president, you know? And he hadn't figured out that Hillary had the woods laced with wolves. And you just knew that at some point Hillary was going to punch that button and the cages were going to come open on those wolves and they were going to come out on Bambi, and poor little Bambi was going to be left in this bloody mess on the forest floor. And she did. After Iowa, she punched the button and the cage doors opened and out came the wolves. And then something weird happened. The wolves lunged and Bambi jumped. And the wolves charged and Bambi ran over here. And the wolves jumped again and he scrambled up a tree or something, you know. And I decided I had to get a new cartoon character for Barack Obama. Bambi wasn't working. So I decided that Barack Obama was really the Roadrunner. And that Wile E. Coyote was being played by Bill and Hillary. And Bill and Hillary would sit over in the corner and they'd light their stick of dynamite and boom, it'd blow up in their face and beep, beep, there goes Barack. And he has. He has. I mean, the guy has never run a serious race in his life before. And he's on the verge of being elected president of the United States. It's absolutely fascinating. I mean, to get elected to the U.S. Senate from Illinois, his first opponent had to drop out of the race after his wife accused him of wanting to have sex with her. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. The guy's name was Ryan. You know, so then the Republicans import this whack job from Maryland to run for the Senate from Illinois, named Alan Keyes, and Barack Obama waltzes in to a Senate seat. And then he's going to take on the vaunted Clinton machine. And trust me, it is a machine. Bill and Hillary Clinton know how to do politics. They know how to do politics mean, and somehow it looks like he has managed to defeat her. Now, she's still hanging out there. I mean, to hear the Barack Obama people talk about it, you know, it's like Hillary is this vampire. They think he's dead, and then here she comes again, you know. Barack, drive a straight through her heart, you know, quick, 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 you know. And I think he's close to wrapping this thing